am Jo and welcome to today's video. Today I am reviewing the third book in the Enola Holmes series, which is this one right here. This is The Case of the Bizzare Bouquets. Okay, this is by Nancy Springer, always. So this is the third book, like I said, and for me, so far, the best book in the series that I've read. Okay, as you can see, I made some notes and things on this whilst reading it. Loved it. 5-star read. 5-star read. So let's jump into it, shall we? I would like to point out that the Enola Holmes series is best read in order, okay, because you get a continuous story of the plot flows through the various different books. So if you haven't started the series yet, then do start with the first book in the series, okay, and read them through in order. In this one, we have Enola Holmes, who is still on the run from her brothers, okay, from Sherlock and Mycroft as well. And so she has to find different ways to disguise herself and things in this, so we still have that aspect, which I'm loving. In this particular one, we have Dr. Watson, who obviously Sherlock's right-hand man. He goes missing in this one. Now, Enola has already had contact with Dr. Watson and is quite fond of him, so obviously she can't resist getting involved in the case and looking for him as well. So she discovers, when she goes to visit Dr. Watson's wife, obviously in a disguise, but she discovers that some really bizarre bouquets have been delivered to her, and this is obviously something that Enola knows a lot about, because the symbolism of the flowers and everything, and so she realizes that these are symbolizing death and stuff, and so she's very worried about Dr. Watson, and so gets involved in the case and goes off to investigate even further with this. This was a page turner. I read this in a day. Really enjoyed this. I also think that it would be great for pretty much any age, okay, preteen, teen, adult. I think anyone can appreciate this series, and like I said, this was my favorite so far. The relationships between the characters and things, I just felt that they were better in this book. The action as well that took place, the cleverness in the plot and things that happened as well. The first two books, I did enjoy those. I will link the book reviews that I've done for those down below as well, but this one definitely had that little extra X factor to it, and yes, definitely deserving of a 5-star, this one. So there we go. Have you read any books in the Enola Holmes series? Also, if you've watched the TV show, the films, sorry, with Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes in them, I have watched the first two and enjoyed them both immensely. However, there are differences between the books and the film, which often happens, but I'm intrigued actually to what they're going to do with the third one, because that's supposedly going to be coming out, I think, next year, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix. Oh, sorry. Yawning. How rude of me. I'm tired. I'm tired, people. It happened. But anyway, as I was saying before my yawn rudely interrupted me, the third film is coming out shortly, so I would like to know your thoughts about watching the film first or reading the book first. Now, in general, we always say it's better to read the book first, and I have to say, maybe that also with the first book, I watched the film first and then I read the book. This one, I've read the book first, so I'm intrigued to see if there's going to be a difference in my opinion of film and book from that point of view. Also intrigued what they're going to do with this one. I think it's going to be good. But yeah, how do you feel about that? Do you read the book first or do you watch film first? And in a case of where it's a series like this, even if you watch the film first for the first ones, are you then like me and you're like, no, I'm going to make sure I read the book first this time? Let me know. Let me know down in the comment section below, because I'd be interested to hear what you feel about that. Also, if you are a fan of Sherlock Holmes mysteries in general and things, how do you feel about the Enola Holmes series? I have to say, I've read various Sherlock Holmes adventures, love him as a character and things. I love him as a character in these books as well, although you get a slightly different side of his character maybe through the Enola Holmes ones, because obviously it's through Enola Holmes' viewpoint for the most part in it. So yeah, I'd be interested to know how you feel about that as well. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.